5 harsh truths that if you learn late can cause you a lot of pain, time, and hurt. Every day or year, we learn new lessons or we gain life experiences. But do you know, if you learn more and you have more knowledge, you can save yourself a lot of time and you can also avoid so much pain from an early age. I heard this saying a lot. Dumb people try to experiment things on themselves and smart people learn from dumb people. And this saying is stuck with me for a long period of time. All the time, I watch all the videos on YouTube. Whatever I found from the regrets of others or wishes that they wish they'd know it before, no matter if they were 18, 20, 30, 40 or 50, until the point that I can see what are the regrets of other people or the things that they wish to know before. But I also made a mistake that is what I wish I could change, to watch all of these videos, not recently but more earlier. If you want to save your life and also this new year that we begin, then watch until the last lesson, because the last lesson can save you more time and regrets. The first thing you need to learn is this: if you didn't fight for what you want, don't cry for what you lose. In life, we often tell ourselves, I'll start tomorrow or I'll get to it next week. But here's the harsh truth: tomorrow and next week never come. Time keeps moving and before you know it, this year is over, or worse, your 20s, 30s, 40s have slipped away. Then comes the regret, the tears of missed opportunities, and the frustration of unachieved dreams. If you wholeheartedly want something, then you need to fight for it. Otherwise, you won't have what you want. If you hope that one day you get there, hope is not a plan, and it's never going to be. Hope can't get you anywhere. And if you believe that you are going to do it later, then maybe there is going to be no later. From today, no matter what, whenever you want to give up or don't want to work for your goals, just stop and ask yourself this: are you really fighting for it, or will you cry for it later? Write this sentence somewhere that you can see it every time you wake up and don't want to get up, or when the distractions are pulling you away. Just read it and remember, if you don't start soon, you will cry for it. And when you start crying again, remember that you should have cried for it because you didn't fight for it. Think about the version of you that is crying in regrets 5 years from now. What would they tell you? What would they wish you have done today? Don't wait for later. Start small, but start today. Write one of your goals and then take small action towards that. No matter how tiny it feels, just do it. Show yourself that you are capable of fighting for what you want, even if it's uncomfortable. At the end, the future you will thank you. And if you find yourself quitting, read this again: if you didn't fight for what you want, don't cry for what you lose. The next thing that you need to know: don't chase anything. Everything that is meant for you will come. Things that belongs to you, they'll make their way to you. No matter if you're ready for them or not, they will come at their own time. But if you chase what doesn't belong to you, you will never get it. You are just stressing yourself and giving yourself pressure to chase what isn't meant for you or isn't the right time. What is yours gonna come on its own time and also on its own way. Never compare yourself with others who have this or that at this age and you haven't got it yet. Remember, everyone has different timelines and they'll get what belongs to them at different times. If you compare yourself to others, you make yourself overthink and lose the value of your own self. Age is not what defines you, what you should have at a certain point in time. It is just society that teaches everyone at this age you should do this or that. But don't fall into this trap. Don't fall for the words of society that says you must have this or that at this certain age. If you start following these words of society, you will compare yourself, because it is easy to compare yourself to those who have got it. But you have another timeline. You are not the same, and you are not on the same timing as others. Your age is just a number that gives you clarity that you won't live forever, and your time isn't endless. It is a reminder not to wait for tomorrow, but not to compare yourself and say you can't get it. The next thing that you need to know is you only know the value of one day when you're threatened to do not have another one. When you pause and think about it, you're gonna realize how much you have taken for granted. Imagine waking up and realizing that today might be the last chance to laugh, to chase a dream, or simply feel the sun on your face. Suddenly, all the excuses, the procrastination, and the distractions seem so small. It is these moments that you finally see how precious time really is. You think back to to all days you let slip by, promising yourself you would get it tomorrow. But tomorrow isn't a promise, it is a privilege. When you live like this with the weight of each day in your heart, you start to make different choices. You spend less time on the things that didn't matter and more time on the things that truly matter to you. You stop holding on to the grudges, stop delaying to the things that you have always wanted to do, and stop letting fear dictate your life. You begin to understand that every sunrise is a gift and every moment is a treasure. Ask yourself, if today were your last day, would you be proud of how you spent it? Or would you regret felt the spaces where joy could have been? The next thing that you need to learn is don't prioritize anything over your future or what you want to achieve. Your future is the most important thing. Don't allow anyone or anything to take it, no matter what is it. Do you know that nowadays we need to be more aware of enemies than ever before? Enemies that can take our future away. Can you guess what the enemy is that everyone is suffering from? For everyone, it is something that become a huge enemy, waiting to take you to a place where you can find yourself, just because it won't allow you to be alone for even a few minutes to wait the beneficial parts and realize that this is not what you want. If you haven't guessed it yet, then this enemy is your phone. The phone that has been glued to your hand for a long period of time and doesn't let you to be alone with yourself no matter where you are. If you give up your future for someone or something that doesn't deserve it, you will regret it soon enough. So avoid it now before it's too late. Ask yourself these questions. Why I am doing it? Is this phone is more important than my future? And the last thing that you need to know, don't run after what is finished. If you run after last year's lessons and pains, you will lose this year's joy and peace. If you go after what is over, it is like you lost $100 in a park that is far away from your home, but you buy bus tickets for $100 every day, searching on that park to find that $100 loss. Do you realize that you are losing more every day than that 100? Never continue giving water to a dead flower. What is dead cannot be revived. So move on with all of your present, and instead of chasing what is already gone, focus on the planting new seeds for your future. Life isn't about trying to fix what is lost. It is about building what is next. Every day you spend holding on that past is a day you lose creating something beautiful in the present. Remember, you can't rewrite yesterday, but you have full control over the story you write today. Let it go, move forward, and give yourself that chance to bloom again. Don't forget to like the video, and for more lessons to learn before it is too late, don't forget to watch this video.